Jack? Can you hear me in there? You've been in that shower an awful long time. Yeah, I know things got a little icky and gummy under the sheets, and I can understand you'd want to come out smelling like Irish Spring. You've been in there an awful long time, Jack. It's good for me, too. And I don't believe in faking orgasms, so it's not like I was trying to win an Academy Award or anything. I just wanted you to know. Remember that thing you said about me not being First Lady material? Remember? Just after you pulled out? That was meant as a joke, right? A joke. One big ha-ha. Because it kind of stuck in my craw a little, Jack. Because all I'm really trying to say is we look really good together, posing for pictures with foreign diplomats and Castro and Queen Elizabeth and that general from Vietnam. And then you said what you said, and I don't like hearing that, Jack. Yes?
Miss Monroe, is that you?
Maybe. Who is it?
Clint Maddox, Secret Service. There's someone here to see you.
Can it wait?
I'm afraid not, Miss Monroe. Are you alone?
Am I alone? Yes, I'm very alone.
Miss Monroe, would you mind opening the door?
Why?
Please.
How do I know you're not the paparazzi or the National Enquirer?
Open the door, Miss Monroe. Unless you want me to call the manager.
No! Wait! Jack! Can you hear me in there? Stay in there and don't come out. There's someone at the door and it isn't Peter Lawford. Okay, Jack? Not a peep.
Good morning.
How can I help you? I was going to enter the shower.
It's clear.
Hello.
Oh my.
I'm Mrs. Kennedy.
Of course you are.
May I come in?
I was just about to enter the shower.
It'll only take a minute or two. I have a plane to catch.
Yes, it would behoove you, Miss Monroe.
It will only take a minute.
Or two.
I was just about to enter the shower.
You'll wait for me in the limo.
Yes, ma'am.
I love the smell of aftershave in the morning, don't you?
I
Yes.
had a visitor last night.
Anyone I know?
Joe DiMaggio. You may have heard of him.
New York Yankees, 56-game hitting streak. Whatever that is.
Yes.
Now, I was told that you divorced Mr. DiMaggio some time ago.
Oh, Joe's back in my life again. Something I never learn, I guess.
You know, I've always wanted to meet you ever since you sang Happy Birthday to Jack inside that hockey rink in New York. And when I heard that you were going to be vacationing here in Palm Springs, well, I couldn't resist the opportunity for a little tete-a-tete.
Gee, I'm flattered.
You're even more beautiful in person.
Oh, but you, such a class act. I mean, to even want to stand in the same room with me. I'm overwhelmed, Mrs. President.
So what brings you to Palm Springs, Miss Monroe?
Well, Joe invited me. He's taking part in a old-timers game nearby, a reunion thing. He should be back soon.
Is it true he once rescued you from a mental institution?
That was over a year ago! You belong there, Mrs. Kennedy. It's just a big misunderstanding. Just for the record.
I'm sure it was.
Can I ask you something?
Why not?
What's it like being the First Lady?
What's it like?
Because I've always admired you. And what you know that. Your makeover of the White House, the clothes you wear, your suit. Your suit is so enchanting. So, Chanel.
Thank you. It's Chez Mignon, not Chanel.
Oh, it must just be a total wow being who you are.
It has its rewards.
I mean, getting preggers just before Jack. I mean, your husband.
What about it?
No, all I'm saying is it never stopped you from taping commercials or getting interviews on his behalf.
Well, I did try.
And planning all those White House events. Visits from scientists, poets, artists, and dignitaries. You even got that comic cruise chef to shake your hand. How awesome was that?
Well, you forgot the rose garden.
Not at all. The White House Rose Garden. Magnifique.
Merci.
You know, I could just go on and on. The trips to France, the stopovers in Kharkiv, in Pakistan,
Well, you have a very good memory.
and the Emmy Award, and the television tour of the West Wing, and dinner with the Empress of Iran. I could just go on and on and on.
No one's stopping you.
The antique Zuber wallpaper panels in the family room. And beautiful baby boy. A horse jumping championship. And best of all, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, war hero, all to yourself. What's it like?
A challenge, Miss Monroe.
How's that?
You've had quite a life yourself.
Just a bunch of stupid movies. There's no comparison. Which ones have you seen?
I don't watch movies.
Oh,
But that skirt-raising publicity stunt you did was quite the show. What movie was that for?
The 7-Year Itch.
Your underwear for all the world to see. How charming.
Yeah. Joe got pissed, but what did you mean by a challenge, Mrs. Kennedy?
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
Being married to Jack has been quite the education.
Oh, I can imagine.
No, you couldn't possibly imagine. I have spent enough years with Jack to realize ever so painfully that no woman, not even First Lady, is sacred to him.
Bombshell.
He's like Alexander the Great, this need to conquer the world.
Alexander the Great. Was he a Democrat?
Did you know right after your little birthday song to Jack that I threatened to divorce him?
I don't read the gossip column as much.
No one knew about it. He had a campaign to win and I filed for divorce, so he wised up really quickly. Apparently not quickly enough. Give it all up for some troubled movie star, moi? Oh, I don't think so.
Why are you telling me this?
Since I walked in, Miss Monroe, I have counted 3 different bottles of prescription pills and an empty bottle of whiskey. I can tell what whiskey is, Miss Monroe. It's right here, next to your bed.
Fellows, I've had trouble sleeping lately.
Lately. All your life, Miss Monroe. All your sad, sorry life. Jack! We have a plane to catch. The limo's waiting for us. Do not disappoint me. Do you really think that I would allow my husband, the President of the United States, to give it all up for some troubled celebrity who can't get her act together? You with your face and your power and your choice of men? Well, choose your own man, Miss Monroe, and leave mine alone.
Hey, Jack? You won't let a little thing like what just happened stop you from taking my calls? Will it, Jack? I can change, Jack, I can! Can I call you when you get back? Can I do that, Jack? Will you take my calls?
you?